All right, guys, listen, you guys read the title, man. God of Destruction, Goku is born because of Ultra Vegito. Listen, now this one's gonna be a little bit different. It was a couple of chapters ago, right? We saw that Ultra Vegito got the cyborg arm from Dr. Gero, but in the process, Dr. Gero pretty much stole his DNA and put it inside of Cell, which caused Cell to, first off, basically like grow faster, and he obtained Ultra Vegito's God of Destruction abilities. So, you know, things are looking a little bit rough, I should definitely say, for that timeline. Ultra Vegito has been at that timeline, so you can't like go back and destroy Cell or anything like that. Like, it's just Cell is just doing what he pleases, and he brutally destroyed the Z Fighters. The Dragon Balls are gone. It is looking brutal. So let's get on to the reaction, man. Let's do it.
So our story begins with a scene in the past. A past that was previously visited by none other than Ultra Vegito. Okay. As we now see a bed-stricken Goku.
Yeah, because Goku was still in the bed when all of that craziness went down. He was still
that have gone on until...
Right, he was still in pain, right?
Where am I? The androids. Did we win? Suddenly, the once on the verge of death Saiyan opens his eyes in shock.
Okay, so he's cured now. Okay.
After what seemed like an endless nightmare, only to now enter.
Wait a minute, you know what I just realized?
Huh?
Yeah, Yamcha's still here.
Goku! Is he awake? And immediately, Chi-Chi,
did
his
Tien
wife downstairs, is
destroyed by
by
Cell?
the
I don't think
noise.
Tien went against Cell, right? It was just all the big guns, like Vegeta.
Goku after being nearly killed by Android 20.
Yeah.
The two then run up the stairs
Vegeta,
immediately to
Vegeta,
Goku's
Trunks,
room,
Gohan,
yelling,
Piccolo.
Goku,
I know for a fact all of them are gods. I don't know about the other humans,
But as they get to Goku's bedside, Yamcha steps back and with a look of concern, looks down at Goku and thinks to himself, he's finally awake.
Okay.
I guess it's a good thing. But even with Goku, it might be too late.
Okay.
Chi-Chi, on the other hand, has an entirely different look, as she almost can't even believe what she's seeing. Letting out slowly, while tears stream from her eyes. Goku, you're awake! You're really awake!
Okay, so pretty much
instantly,
in the
she lets out
original
a scream,
timeline, pretty much
letting
the
out
same
even
stuff,
more tears, as she no longer can even keep a lid on all her emotions. Overwhelmed with finally seeing the love of her life and husband alive and well once again. Suddenly then jumping right into the arms of an embarrassed Goku, and she yells, "Oh Goku, I was so worried. They told me you might die, but I kept believing. I knew you wouldn't leave me too. You're all I have left."
Yeah, that's a good wife right there.
But the now blushing Goku would only respond, "Hey Chi-Chi, not in front of Yamcha."
Not in front of Yamcha.
Missed you too. But what do you mean I'm all you have left? Where's Gohan? Chi-Chi? Yamcha? But Goku, now realizing from the silence and their expressions that something is wrong, is quick to push Chi-Chi off, and with a serious face, then questions the duo. "Guys, what's with the silent treatment? You can tell me. What happened with the androids? Did we beat them, or do I need to get moving? Where are they fighting? Yamcha, you can lead the way." Goku. But with an extremely forlorn look of self-deprecation and an unwillingness to say anything more, Yamcha can only stare at the ground, not being man enough to say
this is gonna be one of those sad
happened.
episodes, huh?
While similarly, Chi-Chi also looks on with puppy dog eyes, trying to summon the strength to say what had happened to their only child while Goku was away. Until eventually, as the silence becomes maddening, Yamcha steps up and lets out, "Goku, they're not fighting anymore. The battle is
They got
over.
some lunch.
We lost.
Oh.
They're all dead. I'm sorry."
I'm sorry.
And Chi-Chi, now bawling with floods of tears, adds on, "Gohan, our boy is dead, Goku. Our boy is gone! What? No! No! You're lying, guys! Please tell me you're joking! Krillin, Piccolo, Gohan! But as Goku looks again to Yamcha for confirmation, his silence and closed eyes say everything he needs to know.
Yeah.
Broken beyond repair or comprehension, the loss of his
Super
son,
Saiyan 2?
his friends, and the Dragon Balls 2 send Son Goku over the edge as he roars into the air, powering up to a new level of power in his base that surpassed even his Super Saiyan form, as a strange, ominous electricity surrounds his body that is not too dissimilar to what we saw from Ultra.
Okay, well, he got Super Saiyan 2 just like off the bat.
The roar is so
Definitely
loud,
makes sense.
and the aura so great,
Like
it can
Gohan
be
is
seen from
gone,
space
and
itself.
all this craziness,
And the
Piccolo,
energy and
like,
emotion
it's just...
somehow, some way, travels.
Because I mean,
even
at this point, he would have to reach
spreading
New
through the
Namek
depths of
to
space
do anything
and
to get them
disrupting
back.
more than Goku
No.
could ever know.
Well,
Whis.
well,
And as a
Piccolo,
result, in the far reaches of Universe
Piccolo
7,
would be
even
Piccolo
in
would
the
be
plane
out
of
of here,
gods,
right? Like
a slumbering
even New
Beerus,
Namek
who
he
was
wouldn't need
meant
the
to
Super
awake
Dragon
nearly a
Balls to
decade
even
later,
revive Piccolo,
awakens
because he got
Earth by
Hakai.
chance.
I don't know about the rest. I think the rest.
And almost immediately,
I think
his angel
they,
attendant Whis arrives on his command.
I think they just got,
saying,
they got killed
Lord
off
Beerus.
like regularly, right?
Now this is a surprise.
But
this has to be
as
your
long as
shortest
Cell
nap
didn't
ever.
Hakai them, they should still
Bad
be able to be
dream, my
revived.
lord.
But Piccolo's just
Well,
gone. Like, Piccolo's gone. That's
now
the
that you
Super
mention
Dragon
it.
Balls.
And it would be at this point that, just like in the original timeline, Beerus would begin explaining about his dream of a Super Saiyan God.
Okay.
A warrior who would
Why did
first
Beerus wake
time
up now? I mean,
provide
don't get me
him a
wrong. I
challenge.
bet you
Just
I
as
bet you
Beerus
Goku's
had
power up
ironically
was
thought Ultra
insane.
Vegito
Like
would
definitely
do
probably
previously.
the most
Looking
like
at Whis now with
angriest he has
crazed
ever
eyes,
been.
hungry for more information,
But I mean,
Beerus
Super
would then
Saiyan
inquire
2,
further.
even Super Saiyan
So,
3 should not have woken
What
up
happened to
Beerus
those
right now.
primitive
So
apes
that's
from
kind of
planet
interesting.
Vegeta? I don't know how long I've been asleep for, but I'll assume that Punk Frieza got rid of them, just as I gave him permission to. But Whis, who gives a look of slight disbelief, as he did originally, just responds, "A Super Saiyan God? My lord, I do believe you may be a little delirious. You sure you don't need any more sleep? I can have a look, but you may be expecting a little too much from those tailed mortals." And just like that, Whis would then summon his staff, and then proceed to look deeply into the crystal portion of the spectre, saying out loud, "Well, let's see. North Quadrant, Universe 7. Ah yes, Planet Vegeta is no more. Frieza did indeed eliminate them.
Yep.
But it seems a number of Saiyans did survive. The majority seem to have found themselves on a planet known as Earth, and... What? My god! By Zeno, this cannot be! But
Yeah, he
suddenly,
must see- he
as
must
Whis looks
see,
on at what
Ultra
became of the
Cell.
Saiyans on Earth, he begins to see a quite frankly shocking image
Shocking
and turn of
and
events
gruesome.
as he continues with a hint of fear. Lord Beerus, you need to come and see this. This is a problem. Huh? That's unlike you, Whis. What can you see?
But I mean, as you guys can see, there's
What's
multiple
wrong?
Beeruses,
Tell
multiple
me at
Lisa's, and
once.
numerous
Leaving
timelines.
Beerus in a state
know,
of
it's
curiosity
really timelines, not
as
really
he watches
universes,
his
but it's
usually calm and
timelines.
collected attendant
Unless there's
suddenly
multiverses, right?
begin
But
panicking.
this is more so, I think,
As
timelines
soon,
for this.
Whis reveals within his staff
yeah.
the face of none other
Ultra Cell.
than Ultra Instinct Imperfect Cell.
Yeah.
The version of Cell that was given the DNA and techniques of Ultra Vegito as he slept,
Mm-hmm.
resulting in not only super speeding his growth
super
and
speeding.
evolvement from a larvae, but also implanting him with the divine techniques of Ultra Instinct and her kind.
Okay.
Just as the original timeline Cell gained the techniques of every Z fighter without a second of training. Whis, meanwhile, staring into the cold and unmistakable MUI eyes of Cell, maintains a nervous look as sweat begins to precipitate on his face all over. As he lets out to Beerus, "My lord, I do not know how else to explain this, but right now on Earth, I am witnessing a being of multiversal danger. Perhaps a rival to you just as you wished. But he is not a Saiyan. This creature, a nightmarish being, apparently made by the Earthlings themselves, has somehow attained complete control of Ultra Instinct. And not only that, has attained the power of destruction too. In its short existence on the planet, it has not only Hakai'd the former Namekian god of Earth, but also, with its mastery of Ultra Instinct, murdered each and every one of the Saiyans, bar one. Even the king's son, Vegito, has fallen to a gruesome death. I fear whatever caused this is something that should have never happened in our universe." "What? Impossible! How could that be, Whis?" Leaving Beerus, of course, shell-shocked to the core so soon after waking up to hear the most unexpected of reveals.
Yeah, just shocked to
from
the core,
angel.
man. That is just crazy.
"Give me
A
that!
nightmarish
I
being
need
like
to see
Cell.
this blasphemy for myself."
He literally looks like
As
he literally
Beerus
looks like a
then
monster,
quickly
right?
rushes over to
Yeah,
unusually
Ultra
check
Instinct
what Whis is saying
and
is
Ultra
actually
Ego,
true.
just ridiculous.
Meanwhile, Whis tries his best to answer Beerus' question and make sense of things, replying, I'm not entirely sure.
Like, could they beat Imperfect
This
Cell? I feel
shouldn't
like
be
they
possible. In my
I don't
history
know.
as an
Maybe they
angel,
could.
I've
I'm not
never
100% sure.
visited
Maybe they
Earth
could beat
with
Imperfect
any
Cell,
god of
but
destruction.
I guess I really
This
don't
can
know.
only
right?
be the work of another universe's deities, or worse, someone distorting the natural
Man,
flow
that is
of time.
crazy, bro.
We may need to see Gowasu about this to check if any new time rings have been created.
Okay.
But there is one consequential development here that may be of interest to you. That last Saiyan I mentioned to you, the one this creature has yet to kill, has just, at this very moment, discovered what became of his allies. And right at this moment is bursting forth with considerable power, enraged. Even stronger than what I remember of Frieza, I might add. Stronger than Frieza, you say? And just like originally, this information immediately piques Beerus' attention once more, with the idea at this time of a Saiyan surpassing Frieza being an almost unbelievable claim, as Beerus continues.
I mean, he beat Frieza,
Aren't
right?
these
So-
the same warriors whose power level increases with their anger and emotion? I say we're in luck, Whis. My Super Saiyan God may be right under my nose. Besides, we're going to need someone to deal with this creature you speak of anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Take me to him at once. And just like that, Beerus and Whis would shoot off without any more conversation,
Okay.
straight for the location of Son Goku on Earth. But meanwhile, the rage of Goku has not yet emptied, his power and aura still uncontrollable. I won't let them get away with this! You'll pay, Cell! By this time, having learned a little more of the situation, but neither Chi-Chi nor Yamcha can do a thing. As the Z-Fighter calls out, Goku, calm down. I know you're mad, but this whole house is going to collapse at this rate. Think of Chi-Chi. We'll get through this. Me and you. We always do. As Chi-Chi, who doesn't even know how to approach her husband like this, can only whisper, Goku, you're scaring me. Huh? Someone's here. Could it be? But suddenly, Goku's power-up is instantly set to the side, as Goku notices a foreign
Chi-Chi, I would just
presence
assume
in
it's
his
just
own
devastated,
home.
right? But
And with his adrenaline and senses heightened from the threat of Cell, it's
tough,
no
man.
secret
Tough,
who we
man.
think it might be. But as he, Yamcha, and Chi-Chi turn around, it is revealed to be none other than Lord Beerus,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
god of
he's
destruction
definitely,
of Universe
how many
7
years
and his
early is this?
angels.
like
Appearing
50 years?
this
No, not
time
50,
in the
like
middle
20
of Goku's
years, I
home,
think?
unlike where they initially
know.
originally appeared on King Kai's planet.
Yeah.
And with a totally oblivious and completely fearless smile, Beerus calls out, "Well, hello there, Earthlings. Now, which one of you would be Son Goku? We heard all of your friends had just died, and you're a little mad. Mind if we have a chat, Saiyan?" My friends? Who the hell are you? Are you Cell?
Okay, he just knew the
Instantly in
transform.
a blind rage, not even thinking for a second other than about the bodies of his friends and family, Goku powers up to his max Super Saiyan form. Bolstered by his Saiyan primal anger, his power level reaches a height far higher than it ever should have gone. You're going to die for what you've done, you monster!
So he did attain Super Saiyan 2, right, from this?
Instantly rushing in at Beerus, not knowing
Doesn't
just
look
how
like it. Look like he's still in
severely
Super Saiyan form,
outclassed
though.
and misinformed he really was. Cell, what a peculiar battle cry for a Saiyan. Perhaps this is the name of that creature you saw, Whis. I guess we'll soon find out. And as expected, Goku's
Yeah, I mean,
attack,
obviously,
even as
yeah.
a Super Saiyan, is completely stopped without the God of Destruction even moving an inch. Of course, alarming Goku. Huh? While Beerus with a smile comments, looks like we may have been right, Whis. This is levels beyond that Freezer fellow. I almost actually felt that. Looks like we may have our so-called Super Saiyan God. Come, Whis, let's go home with our new friend and find out.
Okay.
To which the angel, with an eerie smile, just responds, "Yes, I do."
Yeah, so
believe you
I'm
may
assuming,
be right.
yeah, I'm assuming
As
Whis
you
nor
wish,
Beerus
Lord
could
Beerus.
stand up against Cell.
And just like that,
Because, like,
in a flash,
if they were
all
confident they
three
could beat him,
vanish
I
from
think they would just
Earth
beat him,
right?
right?
before
Like,
the
he's literally a
eyes of
multiversal
Chi-Chi
threat.
and Yamcha, who are left nothing short
but-
of utterly shocked that their
Yeah.
last remaining hope for Earth had just been taken
Like, just
away from
imagine
them,
Cell
just
was in
like
his
everyone
perfect form
else.
with these powers. Like,
Goku! No! What happened? Goku? Please. No!
I guess they teleported him. Okay.
But eventually, as a few hours pass on the planet of Beerus, Goku's brought up to speed on who exactly Whis and Beerus are.
Okay. So a few
learning
hours
of
have
the gods
passed.
of
Okay, okay,
destructions and their angels, before finding out the exact reasoning why he was there and Beerus's dream of a Super Saiyan God. So, Saiyan, that's the deal. I need a challenge, and you need to get stronger to avenge your friend.
Hey, win-win.
So we brought you here to kill two birds with one stone.
W and then another W.
With Whis adding,
That's the way I see it.
"Yes, Goku-san. Though Lord Beerus has hopes of making you into the perfect opponent for himself, I dare say the more prominent danger here is still this figure you call Cell. For whatever reason, he possesses both of the signature abilities of both myself and Beerus. Powers that unfortunately he used to decimate your friends with ease." And Goku, now having calmed down and understanding the situation and how powerless he currently is, then just looks
Yeah,
down
just
on the
completely
ground,
powerless right
doubting
now.
himself as he responds, "So, this android, Cell, has not only the powers of all of us on Earth, but also the powers of you gods too? Damn it!
Yeah.
No wonder not even Vegito or Trunks could do anything.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to be able to do?" They were both Super Saiyans. They both even trained in the hyperbolic time chamber and still died. It would only be the same for me.
Yeah, that's true.
And here I thought you Saiyans were a more cocky bunch. But Beerus, hearing this pessimistic view, can't help but smirk as he continues. Yes, well, against this Cell, you haven't got a chance in hell. Ultra Instinct would make him virtually untouchable to someone of your speed.
Yeah.
And Destruction Power alone would make short work of you before you even got a chance to move.
Pretty much.
But who says you can't attain the same abilities, huh? After all, no one knows Destruction better than I.
Okay.
And no one knows the divine techniques of Ultra Instinct
More than Whis.
better than Whis.
Yep.
He is made of your cells, right? So that means you too have the same potential.
Okay.
This cell currently is absorbing the Earthlings one by one. And with the population of your planet is going to take
Frieza
years.
could do it
Not
too.
to
I mean,
mention,
everybody could
he
do it.
probably
Right? Like,
won't
humans could
even
do it as
think
well
of leaving
if they have enough
until
time.
he finds you. Yes.
Like just imagine
and with that
Ultra
amount of
Instinct,
time
right?
and the right
Imagine
training,
Ultra
you
Instinct,
could avenge them all. We
Krillin,
have access to
right?
dimensions where 2 years can
Like
pass
he
with
just
only
wishes to
one day
become
flowing in
immortal,
our
and
world.
then he just
Similar to the
just
Room of
gets
Spirit and
Ultra Instinct
Time
like that.
you
I mean,
mentioned.
listen, I feel like the humans
And who
deserve
knows?
that. At least they
Maybe after
deserve
defeating
something.
Cell, you'll be able to bring
Piccolo
them
and
back.
Gohan finally got something
After
new.
all,
So I mean, I
we
think
know of a
they
set of
deserve
special
something.
Dragon Balls that can bring back even
At least
those
Kaio can,
who had
I
been
mean,
erased
at
by the
least
power
that.
of Hakai.
Something.
I can have a word with the Dragon God Zalama if you work with us.
See, yeah, see,
Goku-san.
it says it right here.
All you need to do in return
They
for
could
learning
revive.
these abilities meant only for the deities is agree to one day become Lord Beerus' successor.
So yeah, they could
as the
revive
next god
Hakai
of
people, but you
destruction.
need the Super Dragon Balls.
What? Me? God of Destruction? No way.
Yes way.
Which in a
Yes
callback
way.
to Jiren's reaction to the
Okay.
same deal last chapter leaves Goku equally
So like
shocked
Vegito
to
could
hear.
basically revive his friends.
Just like Jiren,
and get the Super
Goku
Dragon
too
Balls.
realizes he has little choice. But his reason and motive.
But obviously, I guess it
will
makes
prove
sense that
to be
she's trying to go for all the
serious.
gods at the moment.
As he looks
That's
to
his
the ground
primary
momentarily
objective,
and
get them out of the
remains
way.
quiet, trying to collect his thoughts before
And stuff
finally
like
making
that.
a decision and yelling to the heavens themselves. Fine. If it will bring back my friends, my family, my son, I'll do it. I'll do anything to beat
Yeah, so
you,
I'm actually
Cell.
assuming that
And
if
so, over the
if
span
Goku
of
was
14
able to do
years
this,
in the Pyramid of Power,
I'm assuming
which of
he
course was
would
only 7
revive
days in the
Vegeta,
outside
actually.
world,
I feel like he
Goku
would.
would spend
Especially since he
each
knows,
day
you know,
training
Trunks
non-stop
is,
with both
you know,
Whis
Vegeta's
and
son, right?
Beerus, combating constantly with Lord Beerus, acquiring the power of destruction,
Okay.
while battling with Whis to learn to move without thinking, and thus
This is all in the
master
Pyramid of Power from
Ultra
the Cell. This is Cell Saga
before
Goku,
ending
man.
each day in deep meditation, where he would train
15
visually,
years, so this is like a
recounting
couple
and
of
putting
days,
into
right?
practice everything he had learned in the hours.
That's
before.
crazy, man. Just
And eventually, in
like
the
Goku
end,
just gets
even
like
if
this
battered and
crazy
bruised,
teacher
Goku
at
would
such an
ascend
early like
to a level
stage of his life,
beyond
and
anything
he's like
he had achieved in any
it's
time.
crazy. He's at a crazy level.
And so 1 week later,
1 week.
Beerus and Whis would wait outside.
Well, this is
as the
1 week
familiar
in the Pyramid of
silhouette
Power.
a figure,
1 week.
It could only be one man would walk slowly towards them. And Beerus, who would grow typically impatient, would yell, "Come out already, Saiyan! It fits, doesn't it? I made sure to get it made in your exact measurements." While Whis, in a more cordial manner, adds, "Yes, Goku-san, I think it's finally time you saved your friends."
Okay.
And just like that, standing tall, confidently and with a smirk, God of Destruction Goku stands
Okay.
with his fist clenched, covered head to toe in the divine outfit of the Destroyers.
Okay.
finally netting out. Ha! Sorry for the
I'm not sure.
but I'm ready.
I'm not sure how well
back
it
to
fits him,
Earth.
but I think he looks cool.
Whis,
He definitely looks cool in
let's
this
go.
outfit like that. Yeah. Yeah. So there you guys have it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure how well that actually fits him, but I feel like it looks really good. I feel like it looks cool, right? I feel like it looked pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not sure how well it fits him, but I feel like it looks pretty cool, right? Yeah. I mean, listen, that was a good episode, man. I would rate it a solid just 8 out of 10 because it was mostly story based and there's no Vegito, but still a good sub story, man. I still like it. You know, God of Destruction. This Goku definitely deserved this type of stuff, but it's crazy, right? One trainer, one mentor, like mentor or whatever, could just make a world of difference, right? Like literally. Now, obviously, I feel like, you know, you know, like because like we don't know if this Goku got like Super Saiyan 3 and 2 and all of that, or if he just, I'm assuming he probably did, but like, you know, we don't know if he just went straight to God or whatever the case may be. But it's just crazy how quickly, just with the right mentor, you could just become crazy. Like just imagine like the humans trained. Now I don't know like if their bodies could handle it, but anyway, it's just something to think about. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. I'll see you guys in the next reaction and or video, and peace out.